Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Morgan and I have my own small business. It's called Morgan's Creations. It's an art business and right now I'm really busy with a commission painting. That is what this second studio vlog is going to be about. I'm going to be explaining pretty much the entire process of what that looks like. So without further ado, let's get into it. A repeat client did hire me for this commission. He is a frequent supporter of my business, so I'm super grateful anytime he wants me to do a painting for him. He sent me some of his ideas and some references. The subject of this painting is going to be an Atari. I think we came up with a really nice composition and includes everything he wants in the painting. So this is day one of me starting the commissioned painting. I'm setting up in the dining room. I don't have my own official art studio, so I paint wherever I can get the best lighting. I think the best lighting is natural light, so I always paint in front of a window. This room gets the most natural light during the day, so it's perfect to paint in. I take a few minutes to lay down some newspaper and then set up the easel too. I also put on some clothes that I'm okay getting dirty and getting paint on, so these aren't my nice clothes. It's not what I usually wear, but it's okay for painting. The canvas is already prepped, no need to prime it. I had my thumbnail sketch idea on this little piece of paper, and that's pretty much what I'm going to be painting. So I take a pencil and I very lightly draw the thumbnail sketch onto the canvas. I don't really draw everything, I just give myself some light lines and guidelines to follow because I do most of that with the paint. I do draw so lightly, it's really hard to tell on camera. I promise it's there, but it's not picking up very well on camera, which is kind of funny because I do draw very lightly. Typically when working with acrylic paints, you should start with the background first. That's how I was taught, so that's what I always do. I'm starting with the gray background that this client requested, and the rest is pretty much self-explanatory. Nothing I really need to explain that much. You'll see me doing my whole painting process in real time, and throughout the process I'm always updating my clients and asking them their opinions on things since it is their painting at the end of the day. That's how I view it, so I'm always like, if I have questions, I'll reach out, send pictures, all of that. Make sure I get all of the approval first before I begin, and then also give some progress updates throughout the entire process. now it's a new day. In the middle of all of this, in the middle of me working on this commission painting, I actually got a sale through eBay. I got an order for 2 of my watercolored bookmarks. One person bought 2 of them, and now I only have 2 left. These are now almost completely sold out. I am super excited and grateful about this. I'm so glad people are really liking these. Lately, I've been selling a lot. As you guys have seen, if you watched my previous videos, I've been packing some of these orders in every video. That is just so crazy, and I'm so happy and grateful for that. These are doing way better than I expected, so I'm definitely going to be restocking these very soon, so stay tuned. I explained my packing process in a previous video, so I'm not going to go over it again here, but you can see what I'm doing on screen to see how I package and ship these bookmarks. After I packaged up the bookmark order, I put on my old hoodie so that I could paint again because I didn't want to get my nice sweater dirty. The painting is now complete. Here is a final look at it. I really like how it turned out, but more importantly, my client really loves how it turned out, so that's always a good thing. That's the best part. You know, that's what you want. You want the client to like it. So at this point, I sent him a picture of it, basically just asking him if he approves of it, and if he does, then I will go ahead and varnish it. I always ask clients if they want to make any changes before I completely finish it, and my client did approve, so I was finished at this point. The finished painting took almost 11 hours. I did 2 to 3 hour sessions, and it took me 4 or 5 days, and I think it turned out really great. He loves it, so that's a good sign. I use a foam brush and Gambar gloss. I got this from Joann's. This is my favorite varnish. I use it for all of my acrylic paintings and it comes out really well. Very easy to use. I highly recommend it. My method for varnishing is just to pour a little bit of the varnish in a couple areas around the canvas, and I brush the varnish around in straight lines. I go horizontally and vertically, just brush it all around until it's evenly coated. If I need to add more, I can, and just repeat the process, but it's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. And then the Gambar gloss varnish takes at least 24 hours to dry, so I left it there for a day or two. At this point now, the painting has been paid for, the varnish is completely dry, so now it's time to package it up and send it to my client. Packing a painting is a little bit of a different process for me, but it's super quick and easy. First thing I do is write out a thank you card to my client. After that, I take 2 pieces of tissue paper because the painting is so big, it needs 2 pieces. I tape together 2 pieces of tissue paper so that it fits around the canvas, and then I wrap it around and tape it up. And then after that, I will wrap the painting in bubble wrap. I had an Amazon box that was the perfect size for this painting. I also have a ton of that brown packing paper stuff and I love it, so I always use it for shipping paintings. I put a ton of it in the box and I wrapped it around the canvas. Now that the box is completely full of packing supplies and the painting too, of course, it's time to seal it all up. I just use some shipping tape to seal up the box, and of course I put on a fragile sticker, and then the last step would be to put on the shipping label. I really hope you guys enjoyed this studio vlog. This was my second ever studio vlog and I'm really excited to continue doing these. If you want to check out the first studio vlog, I'll leave a link to that video in the description and at the end of this video during the end screen. I really love filming my drawing and painting process and packing orders. It's so fun, so there are more studio and week in the life or day in the life of vlogs coming. So subscribe if you want to see that, and if you're already subscribed, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!